Alright, and we are live. Turn the volume down just a hair so it's not feeding back through. So what I'm going to do here is, and there will be some nudity, create a new game, overwrite the other one, and it doesn't matter what difficulty because I'm going to go into cheat mode in the damn way. So we'll let this go ahead and do its thing. Tonight's drink of choice is Orange Crush and Seltzer Cold formula. Alright. As typical, if you're under the age of 18, look away. Look away, damn it. I told you. I warned you. And lovely. Good enough. Her eyes are up there. Thank you very much.
During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the exiled lands, crucified, and left to die for crimes that they made.
Yep, lovely. Alright. So, next thing I want to do here is settings. Server settings, make me admin. Do that. Then we can do admin panel. And God mode, no sprint cost. Gear, let's put some clothes on because I don't want you people like getting all freaked out and shit. So, all right, first thing we gotta have. Actually, I'm gonna put on the gear set that trying to make, if I can find it. She can search for Hyperborean. Okay, so we'll put on this set here, a Hyperborean. We got exceptional, yeah, let's just do that. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put on the whatever. The basic version. Empyrean Slaver Loincloth. Helmet. Boots. Just put on the normal set. Bracers and waist guard. I am over encumbered already. Just putting on the armor, I'm over encumbered. Well, let's do this. Well, screw it. Let's set our level to 60. And then, see, now we have clothing on. Skimpy, but alright. What we need to do is set up our... I am set to right here, so we want to make sure that I get at least that part. Do that, and then we're just going to start maxing out strength. Because this is what I want to do. Yeah, so Conan Exiles is actually made in Unreal Engine 4, so that's the other reason why I started playing this. So, since, you know, a lot of the stuff that I've done is showing Unreal Engine 4, since this game is actually in Unreal Engine 4, it's a good example of what you can do with the engine to make, if you want to make this, you can. This is not a problem, because it's made in Unreal Engine 4. Alright, so we got our encumbrance set to here. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can take it up one more notch. And I'm not really worried about stamina because I'm going to have it turned off in this. Not worried about that. Well, movement penalty is -100. Got to love it. Well, screw it. I'm just going to start maxing this out. It's as far as I can go. And feet, we're not really worried about this stuff because, whatever. And actually, let's go back to our admin panel and turn on super speed. I don't have a weapon yet, but whatever. Because we just want to run to our location that I had picked out. I don't know what the teleport coordinates are, so I can't just teleport to it. But I know where I'm going. Oop, stuck on a rock. So this is where, when you're in this mode, and you're running super fast, you will get stuck in rocks and trees and junk like that. And if you do, you just have to, well... Whoa. You're going to have to get a pickaxe and pick your way out. There's a wall. Hey, that's how you know. Yup. Like Superwoman here. Alright, so this is actually the way we went. Actually we'll be doing some mod development. Holy shit, that's a big alligator. That is a really big alligator. Yep, we're not going to play with you. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing the install for the mod development toolkit for this, which is 186 gigabytes. So it's going to take a fair amount of time to get it all installed and make sure that I got enough room. You know what? We'll just bite the bullet while we're talking. So with that, I'll actually be developing some content for this, playing around with some mods, trying to come up with what can you do with it? Well, one of the mods that I'm using on this right now is called Pickup Plus, and whenever you normally place an item on the ground, once you put it down there, the only way to you're gonna have to see the you have gained a level thing until it gets done with level 60, because I jumped straight to level 60. So no, like I said, whenever you put an item down, it's down, so you're stuck with it where it is. But with if you try to pick it back up, what happens is it destroys it, and you get some of the materials back into your inventory. However, oh, I earned a perk. Lovely. A broken highway. Lovely. So, instead of it breaking and giving you just part of your stuff back, what it'll actually do is it will, with Pickup Plus, it will allow you to pick it back up, put it back into your inventory, and you don't lose anything. No, I'm playing it from Steam right now, because I'm just playing the game. Right now I'm playing it in admin mode with cheats on it, just so I can go back to the location that I chose to use to build my base on a private server. So we're just about there. And the stream that I did a little while ago was primarily to scout the location. Here, yep, and it's right over here. So I built a temporary base, but I kind of screwed it up a little bit, so it would just be faster for me to do it this way, just to come back over here and reformat the base. And this won't take long using admin commands to rebuild the base. Alright, so one thing I definitely want to do is get back out of super speed mode, go back to the admin panel, set my speed back to 1, apply, and we're going to need a pickaxe. We'll get a steel pickaxe, and yeah, that's fine. That's all we really need for now, because we're going to have to get this junk out of the way. I'm not worried about the stone or materials or anything. I just want to clear these things out of the way so I can start building. And like I said, it won't take me long to actually do this because I've already built the base. So now I'm just going back through and just recreating what I've got over there. And I can just go into the admin menu and just give myself the stuff. No, you won't be able to use this stuff that is in the mod development toolkit. You can't just take stuff from this game and put it in your own, because this does belong to another game. That would be going against the copyright. And if you could somehow get the stuff out and start using it, yeah. Well, it's one thing, like I mentioned before on Discord, it's one thing to just request videos, but you have to remember, you know, those things take time. I've got to plan the videos ahead of time. A lot of the videos that I do for just basic teaching stuff, right off the top of my head, but I'm not going to sit there and just keep doing videos for free. And whenever it's an hour video, takes up probably 5 hours of my day, because I have to do things ahead of time to get ready. I have to sit there and pre-plan everything. You know, you wouldn't expect someone to go to work every day for 8 hours a day and not get a paycheck, right? So whenever I was spending 50, 60, 70 hours a week doing Unreal Engine 4 stuff on YouTube, absolutely free, I only got one donation from one person, and I sold one copy of a demo that I put on itch.io. Yeah. So I'm not making anything. I haven't really made much in the way of anything from Unreal Engine 4 in just over a year. Yes, I understand all the other things like, well, you can't expect to make money overnight and blah, 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 whatever. But whenever, primarily what I've been doing is showing off videos on how people can do things, no longer just going to keep doing them for free like that. The stream that I did last night, if you go back and you watch that stream, the primary point of what I was saying in that stream was, honestly, I can't just delete this shit. I gotta drop it on the ground somewhere where I'm not gonna be. Unreal Engine 4, as long as you look at it and do things the way that makes sense, you have to think, Unreal Engine 4 is not difficult. It's just a matter of questions and answers. You ask questions, you ask answers, you give answers. I mean, Unreal Engine 4 is not hard to work with. Yep, I can't read that. But what you're wanting me to do is just give away everything that I'm doing for free. It's like saying that I just don't deserve any money for what I do. I mean, don't you think I deserve, a few bucks here and there? 2, 3, 4. Yep, this is not the right angle. So you can see what I'm saying here about this particular mod. With the pickup, I can just pick it back up and it goes right into my inventory. Because I noticed that I didn't put my angle down correctly, so I'm going to redo it. I pick them back up and they go right back in my inventory. So this is the Pickup Plus mod, and this is what I really want to look at, is how these mods are actually performing in game and what it'll take to actually add some of these myself. But then if you could have any kind of mod, what kind of mod would you have for this particular game? For anybody that plays the game, it's actually a really fun game. Let's see, let's try it here. 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. This is how wide I've got it on that server. So 1, 2, 3, let's count them off again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So what I ended up doing was that's 5 from that way. 6 and 6, 7 and 7. Okay. I created it so that it actually went off into the water, so I could actually have a method of coming out here and getting water from inside my base without having to go out of my base. Yeah, I don't mind doing, Unreal Engine 4 how-to videos and still helping people out, but, you know, as I mentioned before about the multiplayer thing, I have that for sale. That's the one thing that I'm selling that I'm trying to directly profit from, and that's because I made it over a year ago, and it works. And what it does for you is it gives you the ability to go in and create the multiplayer menu system to get you connected with your friends. Then from there, you know, it's up to you to do the rest, you know. Because when you actually start doing the multiplayer replication and stuff like that, it's not hard once you get the grasp of it, but getting started with multiplayer replication can be a little daunting. But you just always have to remember that multiplayer replication is no different than anything else in Unreal Engine 4. You're asking a series of questions, and you're making statements. You're taking full control of the environment. So what you're trying to do is, for example, you have to, the server and the client and all that stuff, it can be a pain in the ass to deal with, because you have to notify for everything. So you have to, the server needs to notify the client, or make a basic notification. See, place one in the wrong spot, I can come back over. Oh, I had to dismantle that one for some reason. Maybe the mod's not active on this. I don't know why you can't send it. Alright, we're just about caught back up to where I am on that server. Oh, would you quit being a pain in the ass? It's not exactly in the same position left and right on this pond, but it's close enough. Things don't always want to snap into place wrong. See, it's just not wanting to go down there at all. So will you go in there and see, whenever you have this issue, it's usually because there's like a bush sticking up to the ground or something else was there And generally if you wait and come back to it, it'll let you put it in there. So this is where I was having problems earlier with placement of the foundations, because I didn't have it set in just the right spot and I couldn't put my house in that location. So let's see if I can put it in there now. Just got to keep coming back to that one location where it's wanting to be a pain in the ass and just keep checking. Eventually it will work. So alright, so I guess I'm going to need to... There's a way to turn off food. So let's actually get some more foundations. Let's get 50 of them this time. Then I want to get some of these guys. Hey, you'll go in there now. How about that? Alright, so what I want to do with this base, like I said, I'm doing it here in this offline server. Oh, there's that. There we go. Now we filled the hole. Just so I can kind of get an idea of how it's going to work. Actually, we want to... Let's just do... Because we're all doing sandstone. I want to get... I know I want 2 of those. I want... I don't know how many of those I'm going to need for right now. Going to need a bunch of ceilings, but I'll wait on that. I'm going to go ahead and get them, though. I'll get 100 of them. Let's see. And I'm just going to, just for the hell of it, get the sandstone frames. I'm over encumbered. Oh, noes. And then we'll get a couple doors. Alright, so I know I'm over encumbered. I don't really care. So we're going to burn through some of these things pretty quickly. Not sure why I only have 12 there, but okay. The ramp, or the stairs, was number 4. So I've got that. So now I can walk down into the water and be able to get water from the stairs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 1, 2, 4, 5. One on this one. Right there. So now do 5. So I want that there. And then we'll go to number 7. And I had a 5x5 house here. So it's 2 there, and then 2 here. And then I'm going to walk in here. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Damn, I got that almost perfect. I got to add one more row and then a solid set of walls. And that'll be perfect. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I count out loud to myself quite a bit. Alright, so we're just trying to get this to be just like what, or as close as possible to what we have offline. So we're going to go ahead and do 7. We're going to go ahead and we only did this 1 high. And I did that for a reason. The only thing that's going to be in this area is storage and a bedroom. So we don't need anything extravagant. Alright, so that's done. And let's do number 8. Oh no, we're still over encumbered. And I had it set to where you step out here, and I want to put a door here and a door here. So you come down the stairs and you could walk left or right into that, and then we'll do door or walls here. And no, we don't have the mod active, it seems, on this. So that should cover that. And what really sucks is you can't put right there. You can't put it in between here. So let's actually do something really quickly. Let's go back to the main menu. And I want to make sure that mod's active. Mod. Yes, it is there. So, I don't know why the mod's not being active right now. Unless once I get back in there, I've got to go back into settings and make sure I turn it on again, but it should be working. So let's do this. Settings, server settings, make me admin. And there's nothing here that says it should be a mod. Admin panel, make sure we turn that back on. Okay, whatever. So I'll just have to, yeah, see, there it is. Pick up. And I want to try and put walls down first. And then let's see if the stairs will work. Yeah. Okay. So this way I've got walls that will hold up there. And what I'm going to end up having is 6. This will be the flooring. Now there's only so far you can put these before they just won't work. So we're still pretty well encumbered. But I know that they can only expand out 3 from the end. Come on, get in here. So that lets me have this as a solid floor, and it looks solid going all the way across. But we have the stairs that go down. It won't act completely like shelter unless the there's a door. So we'll fix that situation. We'll put a door here and a door here, So for right now, I don't have enough, but we'll put one there. And let's go back to admin panel, building, door, and we'll put another one there. So that room down there is still my house, the living area, and it will still be shelter. So we need some more things done here. We need to extend this out one more, because it's going to be like that. Because on the regular server I had one space behind like so. And did I have any more? No. So I'm just trying to recreate and get to the point where what I want to happen will look right. So we need to go ahead and do... I'm going to do 50 more of these guys. It should be more than enough to finish this out. All right. Yep. Want to sneak one underneath there. All right, so what I want to do is I want to have towers on the ends. So let's get out of that one. And we need more flooring sections and more wall sections. So I wanted to put walls with windows going across here. And then I'll put this guy. So I'll put another door in there. Now, the problem we're going to run into is that we're not going to be able to make it all the way to there. And then we're not going to make it all the way across here. We've got too much of a gap going across. So we need to do something. So we're only going to be able to access this from inside. So I can just come down here in the stairs, get a drink, fill my canteen, that kind of stuff, and then come back up. So let's go ahead and get more of the ceilings. Get more than I need here. Hey, look, I'm over encumbered. I'm over cucumbered. Oh no. Clody-do. So we won't have a problem going to there. So let's see if it'll actually stretch. Not sure if it will, but we may have a problem with this center section here. I was trying to pre-plan a lot of this ahead of time, but you know, hindsight on some things. Looks like it's going to work. That's awesome. And I'm going to put one there just to see what happens. I can always take it back up if it doesn't work right. But what we're wanting is this to be one big, huge, flat surface. And that's what we got. We're still over cucumbered, but, you know. Actually, let's see if we can put one up here. Not going to let me. So let's actually just go ahead and do this. I'm putting the outer face on the inside because I did that on the bottom as well. Doesn't really matter. Not really. But now we have a way to get down here. Once we're downstairs, we can come over here if we need to and go down and get water. So we need to get that one more door. Make sure let's get 2 of them. And do we need one of those? Do one there. And we need to do door frame here. We're actually, yeah, let's leave it like that. And there. It's all enclosed. Everything is good to go. And now anything we put around the outside is going to be awesome. So that's what we're going to get into next is, and I'm going to drag these guys off of here. Won't need that. Won't need that. We're going to need these guys. So on the corners, these angle bricks can be, well, you can see it doesn't want to continue all the way over. Why do you dismantle? So you see I can't put it right there on the corner and it work the way it should. So kind of sucks. And it does not want to pick these guys up for some reason. Don't understand that. So how else can you do this? I mean, if you were to do it right here, no problem. Do it on the side. You can do a tower on the side. Here, here, and right there in the middle on the other side. But, and you could do them all the way around a complete circle. But if you do that, you're going to have a gap, and it's not going to look right. I wanted to put it right here and have it wrap all the way around, and it just doesn't do that. So I guess I'm stuck with having to do here, here, and here, here, like that. But if I put them here, they're just not going to work. So I guess that's the only way we're going to be able to do it, is put them like that and that. So, but then again, I'm not going to be able to put my archer here and one here because it's going to be too frickin' close. And that's just not going to work. So we have to decide what we're going to do here. And if we do it this way, we can put an archer here. They're going to be able to cover that gap. And then we're going to have to make our entryway in there. And just kind of block this section off. So let's get these out of the way. But then that makes, what if we want to do them right over here? We have to put it in the front or on the side. We don't have a choice on how we lay them out. So I don't really like that. I wish there was a better way of setting that up. I mean, this works. We're going to have to carry that up because we're actually going to continue these walls up. So I'm actually going to use foundations to continue up, and we're going to go up at least 2. So it'll be kind of like this. Now when I'm setting this up, it's kind of a pain. Now my character on their private server, weight wise, with the gear that I'm wearing and everything else, I can carry about 700 or 800 stone, which is a pretty fair amount. So let's actually, just to get completion on this side, let's see how it's going to look. So that brings that up to there, and we'll actually take it up one more. And why aren't you snapping in place, you pain in the ass? Because we're up. Yep, that's too high where we wanted to be. And why aren't you wanting to snap there? Alright, so that puts an archer here. I see a little wolfie over there. We could actually probably, since we're here... Oh, would you just please snap? Why? Because Unreal Engine 4. Seriously? It's not snapping to here. I want it to snap to here. Well, we'll come back to that. But what I wanted to do was add 3 more here, so it continues this tower shape to that. So we can actually put an archer here with good elevation. And of course it's nighttime, so I can't see shit. Admin panel. Time of day. Dawn. Okay. So now we changed it. It's going to start getting light again. Could have just done noon, but whatever. So it's exciting that it just won't snap to here. We'll come back to it. So that pretty much answers my question of what I'm going to be able to do with this corner. I'm not going to be able to just wrap the tower around a corner like this the way that I want to. Just simply because of that. And it's not letting me put these type foundations on top of regular foundations. So I can't wrap this around. It just doesn't work because of the shape. If I came out here and just built a tower there, built a tower over there, and then build towers out on the ground, that'll work. But it won't let me put them on top of these foundations. And the mod's not working again. Doesn't seem to work on these wedge pieces. So I think that's actually high enough, but since it's not cooperating the way that I want, I will just do it. And we're only going to do the foundation walls on these outside because they're going to be tougher overall. I'll actually come back to this section here in just a minute. We want to go ahead and so we realize that we can't do anything but this. You little asshole. I did not tell you to go there. Alright, so that'll be it, and then the walls will continue over. So go ahead and grab some more foundations and finish this out, and then I'm going to go ahead and head back over to the other server and finish it up. Do this same thing, essentially, on the live server. Because I noticed that the timer for the Purge is kind of moving up pretty quick. But this is what I was trying to do, was just get an idea. If you're playing on a live server, it's often in your best interest just to create a single player and practice what you're going to do prior to actually doing it. So now, too high wall going all the way across. Yes, I know we have no entrance just yet, but again, one of the things that I always talk about is proper prior planning prevents piss poor performance. And you're going to be an ass. Now, again, want to mention about Unreal Engine 4. Ah, you suck. No, Unreal Engine 4, you don't suck, but give myself a few more of them. And I guess we're going to have to come back to you when you decide you want to let me place this. Ugh, okay. So, yeah, with this game, mod-wise, if you could create any kind of mod, what would you create? What would you want? There's already a bunch of mods that are out there. So, I mean, what could you naturally want to do? And, you know, if you made something that's like super powered, oh, you can let me do it now. It would kind of take a lot of the fun out of the way. Right now I'm in God mode, yes, but, you know, I'm not trying to play the game. I'm actually just trying to plan out what I'm going to do with my live server. So now we have a little porch, and I need to put a door frame in and a wall section up there, put a ramp leading up to right there. We'll figure out how we want to set up this arrangement. We can actually put some half towers on the ends. So that whenever we're making our approach, we can have warriors standing here, or fighters standing on the other side right here. Continue this on this way a little bit. Maybe go down a level, and then let's actually go ahead and do some more. Like I said, figure out what you want to do, and then just practice with it on a single-player server before you actually go in and commit on a live server. Because, you know, if you're not using any mods, you want to make sure that you've got your placement just right. Let's actually do this. And then, why are you being problematic? Why are you not snapping to right here? Oh my god. I wanted to put one more row of doubles here. I'm going to put another... Let's go ahead and get my stairs. Sandstone. Just got a bunch because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We'll do that, that, and that. And then... we'll do this. And shit, we need more of those now. Goody, we need food. Well, screw it. We'll just do that. Yes, I can probably turn it off, but I'm not super worried about it right now. Alright, so then we have those there. And that is our entryway. A little off center, but whatever. So now we can actually go in and we have, well, fence foundations. I have not messed with those yet. I'm actually going to get 50 of those, just screw around with them. I know what they are and what they do, I just haven't done anything with them yet. And let's get some fences. So, we'll do this. You are an absolute dick monkey. Pick up. So we have sort of a funnel effect. We're trying to funnel creatures, players, whatever, to come in right here. Since it seems to want to let me place them there, hell, why not? Nice little decorative touch there. It's nice that you can actually put those there. Interesting. Something to look into. So now we come in here, we're funneling them to come in, and we didn't get a door frame. Get that out of there, and let's throw you in here. We need to get a door frame. And let's do a wall. So it's going to look a little different. But I wonder... Nope, of course it won't let me put a door for, thing there, but oh well. I like how that looks. I mean, technically speaking, we could band them all the way around. And it won't go on there because it's too low. But I kind of like it. I didn't know that you could do that, so that's cool. Could actually probably do this and this to really complete the funnel look. The fence foundations, yeah, whatever, we'll screw with that another time. This is pretty much giving me what I want. I can actually come right over here and do this. So we've got the... You suck. And you don't want to pick up. It's amazing how this mod just is fair weather right now. Now, one of the things I considered doing, which might be good or bad, is seeing what it's going to take to add new custom weapons. What if I were to try to add a gun? I mean, hell, Ark has guns. And that's dinosaurs, so, you know, what the hell? You know, this is a hack and slash game, but, you you know, I know it's Conan and it doesn't fit the theme and this kind of stuff, but you know what? Again, that's what a mods are for, is so you can mod the game. So I'm going to jump out. You can jump right into the water, and if you are somewhere where you have to make a hasty retreat, you jump in the water, you can always come right over here and bang, come right in, and you're downstairs. And I wonder, of course it will let me put it right there. So let's try this again. Let's see if we can pick up the stairs and put this there. Of course not. That would be convenient. But oh well. Kind of wanted to have a wall there so that you could hide the stairs, but I could always hide the stairs with something else. And look at let's see here. Forge wouldn't quite cover it. Kegs won't quite do it. A cupboard. I'm going to get one of those just to see. I don't think it will, but I'll try. We'll look at a bed also. Vault's going to be too big. Altars are going to be too big, height-wise. I haven't messed with the... I mean, I could do the chest now, I think, or that cabinet thing. And some furnace. I'm going to worry about getting all this other stuff later. I mean, armor's bench. I don't think it's going to be really tall enough, but I'll get one. Trebuchet I don't think will fit. Thatched awnings. Lovely. So I think, you know, I'll just have to experiment. And I also want to experiment with the elevators. There's a horizontal elevator. I think that would actually be kind of cool if it's kind of like a tram system to get you laterally across a gap or something, or over a valley or some kind of shit. I don't know. I've never messed with it. That's something to mess with on an offline server. Crenellated walls. That's interesting. That would be great. I'll grab 6 of those just for shits and giggles. I hadn't seen crenellated walls anywhere before. I don't know why it's showing me armor in the building section. Oh well. So let's try... That's actually not bad. I didn't get the bed. So let's actually try it like that. Actually, that would have been pretty good, but there's a hole. So there's kind of a gap there. But that would look okay here. Or here. Well, let's take a look at these crenellated walls really quickly. And one thing I also could do is, oh, get your ass back up there. Me likey. look at that from the outside. So now, archer-wise, you can sit out here and shoot. I like that. That's cool. But black ice, I haven't got into harvesting that just yet. The thing is, this section right here. Nope. Inventory. Grab one of those, and yeah. Well, we definitely want to put one there, and it won't let me put it there. I was going to put one here to span that gap, and I've done it before, and it's just not letting me do it now. Can't place overlapping. But with something right there, you can actually jump and be sitting right here. So if someone does come into your palace or your fortress or whatever you want to call it, you could be waiting in the spot above the doorway. So as soon as they come in, you can jump down and just whack that ass. So this is our base for now. We don't have any. We have stairs. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Gotta have some stairs to get up there. And actually make it lovely. So let's put a platform there. Platform there. And stairs. So now we can get up to that point. And of course I would put the fence sections all the way around. Oh, those are the fence foundations. Dumbass. And we'll do this and we'll finish it up. Come on, 50. Iron sandstone fence. That would be like so. Of course, I am not going to have the black ice crenellations. Because I'm not that awesome just yet. But this is how my current new base is going to look. I'm not going to have enough to go all the way around with 50. But, you know what? Doesn't matter. Gets the point across. I know what it's going to look like. So let's actually... just to check it from lakeside and from ground side, we'll finish up this section. And then put the rest of them on that other sidewall. Just because. So it is far from finished, but it's just going to be, like I said, enough to get me a good overall feel of how the base is going to look. So if I come in from the water side, this is the view we have. We could always just hit the water, swim across, and we have a way to get in, which will take us directly. And again, while we're here in the water, and in our steps, we can actually replenish our water, hit the stairs, come inside, and we have all of our crafting stuff will be in here for our basic crafting. And then come over here, and this will be the bedroom, which that's what I needed to do, was go ahead and set up a bed really quickly. And double bed. Just because we got to have this one. So there we go. So yeah, we come in here and we can go into our bedroom. Or we can go upstairs, and this is where things like the Wheel of Pain will be. Probably have one in each corner to start off with, and then forges and things of that nature will be up here. Probably set up forges across here, 3 forges on this side, and maybe a tannery at the end, and something right over here, just something to kind of fill it out. And the thought occurred to me of maybe putting a door here, but we have the door downstairs. If we want to exit out of the back, then we can. We want to go out the back way. Let's just take a look at the front, and then I am going to get off this stream, take a quick break, and then I'm going to finish doing this on the live server. So I think that's our plan. Looks lovely. So I'm going to go ahead and run over here. We hit the 1 hour mark. I don't want to go too far past that. And we'll go into the bedroom. The only thing that's going to be in this bedroom is going to be the bed. And let's look one more time at this guy. I might actually put some cupboards in. So I'll put like cupboards on this wall. Oh, really? Gotta have one asshole in the bunch. There we go. So, and one asshole right here. So I'll have a cupboard there and a cupboard there. What? How are you in the wrong frickin' way too? You asshole. Better not have fucked up my floor. Any of the other ones screwed up? No. Okay. So I'll put a cupboard here and here. I'll put some rugs on the floor, some standards, some other stuff, and just decorate and actually make this a good, nice, well-built house. And then upstairs, so when you come to this area up here, got all the windows here. It's open up here. So during a sandstorm, I can always go downstairs and do some more stuff inside. But when I come back out here, I have my Wheels of Pain in the corners. I could put, you know, tanneries or something underneath the stairs there. And, you know, during a battle, I could always come up here and have archers. I can have archers, and I could have warriors down on the lower end. So I think this is going to work. Plus we have a catwalk to go all the way around. We'll actually think about doing that across here as well. You have to be a pain in the ass, don't you? Now I won't have enough to go all the way across. Oh, just barely made it. Alright, so now we have catwalks going all the way across, and the one thing I didn't add yet was lighting. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to get out of here. Sorry, this is the last thing, I promise. And since the easiest ones for me to set up are the standing torches, that's what I'm going to do. So, just looking to see if I could put them on here. But I'll go ahead and just try to put them as close as I can to there. So I always like to mark the 4 corners. These are not going to be precise for right now because I don't care. It's already dark. And actually, I can fix that problem. Like whenever it decides it's going to become dark. Right when I'm trying to showcase something. So I'm going to go ahead and put these torches down. So we got that, and then I guess I'll put some out here so we can know that this is the entry. And then shit. I'm just missing stuff all over the damn place. Let's see if it'll let me pull some of these back up. No. It'll destroy them, but it won't let me pick them up. So that's it. That's the base. 4 torches there, 4 on the top. I'll put more all over the place so that I can have plenty of illumination. We have a door. Come in. We'll fill it with all of our goodies. So that's the plan. Alright, guys. I'm going to get out of here, go back to the main server, and start making this happen. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you. Disconnecting from game. Well, hurry the hell up. Thank you.